Shay, 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 Shay. Shay, 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 Shay. Shay, 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 Shay. Shay, 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 Shay.
So today on the Shay Show, we're here with Steve, who's actually from around here, right? Old
Yeah.
Cool. How old are you?
24.
24. Cool. So why don't you tell me, myself, and the people watching what it is that you do?
So I'm a producer, poet, part-time, you know what I mean? But mainly a producer. I started making beats in 2012 and keep it going.
Oh, okay. So that's been like what? I'm really bad with math. Like 3 years, 4 years? Okay. You're like my first producer and poet on my
Really?
show. Yeah. So it's like a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you? Oh, well, 4 years, right? Even poetry too, 4 years?
Poet, back to high school, like 2010, I graduated 2010.
Oh, okay. So like you've been doing poetry longer
Oh,
than
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. So poetry would come first, then
And then-
producing music. Okay.
Yeah.
But what would you say you're more like interested in?
I like both.
Yeah.
I mean, it's both challenging, but I like to write a lot, like almost every day.
So it's like equal. You like
Yeah,
both.
yeah,
Okay, that's
so-
cool. When and how did you get started with both producing and poetry?
Well, producing, I started doing it in 2012. I pretty much just had an idea to start because, like, all my friends told me that I had an ear for music, so I'm like, let me just make my own music. So I said I popped up in poetry. I started writing in class a lot more, like doing homework and assignments, and I just kept on doing it.
When did you graduate high school?
2010.
In Oak Ridge?
Mhm.
Oak Ridge High? Okay, that's cool. That's I graduated 3 years after you.
Damn, you were younger.
Yeah, 21. Let's see. I've read some of your poetry, like Cage's Bird and The White Flag. What inspired you to write those? Like, how did you even come up with the titles for them?
Just randomly, like, but I mean, this past few weeks with the Trump election, like, had me inspired to write those. So yeah.
So those two are recent, most recent?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. I also saw on the website of Melanin, New York, that's what it's called. The other poem, Brown Sugar.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that and like the website? Is that yours or like do you know the owner of it?
My friend had the plug with that. She gave me the phone number to contact them, and I sent them my poems, and she liked Brown Sugar first, and yeah, that came out like 2 weeks ago.
You sent them a bunch of different poems and they picked that one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like her. How did like what's the story behind it, would you say?
For
Brown
what's that?
Sugar.
A Brown Sugar was like it was like a metaphor between talking about like black people and like what we've been through, and just pretty much saying that how we always want to be alright, no matter what's going to happen, you know, in this country, we'll be fine. So
Yeah. So how do you feel about the whole like Donald Trump thing? You think
I feel like
it's
it
crazy?
was staged. I feel like it was premeditated though. I feel like they knew it was going to happen before it did, and the fact that like we got a Trump, like not a Trump, I'm saying we got Trump as president, like it's weird to me, like.
Yeah, like he was getting smacked down
Yeah,
like WWE.
That's what I'm saying. It's like wrestling.
Yeah, and like did you hear about the whole Hamilton thing?
Nah.
That Mike Pence, that's his name, the vice president,
Mhm.
went to the show and then
He got booed. I heard about that.
No, they actually
Oh.
they thanked him for coming and then they said like, we hope like you take into consideration how the show is like about black people, minorities and
Mhm.
stuff. And Donald Trump went straight to Twitter like high school. I feel like that's crazy. Like that's our
Twitter
president.
fingers, Twitter
Like,
fingers.
yeah, like that's
Twitter.
insane. That's crazy. When you finish a poem, like who's the first person you show it to?
All my friends that like are fans of me, I showed them that first.
Yeah?
Text them, email, whatever, yeah.
And then they give
And
you
Brandon too.
and they give you the
Mhm.
feedback. That's cool. Have you attended any events to like share your work, your music, your
Oh,
poetry?
nah. I have
No?
bad anxiety. Like I don't do stage fright. Like I stage fright OD. So
Yeah,
I don't like doing it like live like that. But I mean, I might try later on.
yeah. I would say try it. It would help you like promote yourself. Pretty
For
much.
sure.
Now about producing. How does it even work? Like, do you pick a bunch of songs or different beats and then put it all together? Like, I don't even know how you like.
Okay,
How does that
so
work?
I'm pretty much a sample-based heavy producer. Like I find like old records and I go through them and I go on YouTube and find the wave file. I drag the wave file into the software. I chop it up to what I want. My own drums behind it, own bass line, and I just call it that.
Cool. So like you could like add your own beats to a
Exactly.
beat and
Yeah, own
make it
songs.
your own.
Exactly.
That's cool. That's really cool. What's your SoundCloud?
Yeah, thank you.
And listen to a few of your projects. My favorite one is the Red Pill, Blue Pill, just because you
Alicia
incorporated Alicia Keys. That's like my favorite
thank you. I
song.
appreciate it. Word?
Yeah, Butterflies.
Oh man,
That's my favorite.
classic.
Yes. Now when you like make these songs, is that what you call them, songs?
Call them beats.
Beats? Okay.
Instrumentals.
Instrumental, that's right. Do you make them for people to use, like, and make a song out of it, or you make them for yourself, and if someone so happens to like?
Both, really.
Yeah.
It's based on my mood, really. Like that beat right there. I heard that song like driving to work one day. I'm like, let me do something with that. I can do. And I came home that day. I made it.
Yeah. Is there any like songs that you put out, but you're like, it's not my best, but whatever?
Always, like, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's challenging to get better. Like every day I try to get better. Like to like outdo my last beat, you know.
Yeah.
And last poem too.
Do you ever like listen to your music and write?
Yeah, of course.
Is that
Yeah,
what helps you? Like,
I try to write. Yeah. But I'm not really good at that yet. But I'm gonna get better.
Let's see. Has anyone ever like hit you up like, yo, can I use this beat or?
Yeah, but some don't want to pay for it. And it's
Okay,
like,
yeah,
it's
I
not
would
free,
say
you know what I mean?
it's
Like, I
free,
put
isn't it?
time into that, and if they do, they don't want to pay the right amount, and I'm like, I'm not trying to work with you. Like,
Yeah,
you can afford that,
absolutely.
you know what I mean?
That's your work, you know. And then if they, let's say they blow up now, you did nothing for it. Yeah, exactly. So rumor has it you were an intern at Dreamville, and if anybody watching is not like doesn't know what that is, that's J. Cole's label, right?
Yeah.
What did you do like while interning?
I helped clean studio. I helped do runs like at Starbucks coffee, but you know, because it was 8 to 8 or like 9 to 9 or sometimes like 9
that's a
to
long
midnight.
time.
Oh.
9 a.m. to midnight? That's a long time.
You know what I mean? So I was doing everything. I was on help to set up sessions and open up the software and the mic and everything like that. So.
Did you ever get to meet him?
Nah, cause at that time he was on the tour for his second album, Born Sinner. So he was like overseas when I was doing it.
That's so cool to be like, yo.
Oh yeah, it was I mean, mad people.
How did you even like come across that job?
I was a client for like his one of his producers first, and they needed interns, so I was like, I'll do it. So I quit my job and I was there full time.
That's cool. So they paid you for it, or was it not a paid
I
intern?
wasn't paid, but it was worth it.
But
though.
still, yeah, that's still an experience in itself.
Yeah.
Who would you say is or what is your motivation to keep this all alive and like to never give up?
Me, really, I don't want to be out here anymore. Like Old Bridge is whack to me. I feel like it's.
You outgrew it.
Yeah, like for real. So like I'm trying to just make sure I get up out of here soon and hope my music, my poetry can take me there.
Yeah, keep going. Do you have a long term with all this, or is it just like what you love right now, and if it grows, or this is what you're like you want to do for the rest of your life?
This is my passion. Yeah. You know, that's just like my bread and butter. Like this is what I do: produce, write poetry. Like, and I hope one day it's gonna take off.
Yeah, I believe in you.
Appreciate it.
So do you have like any Shay Show exclusives? Anything dropping soon that nobody knows about?
Yeah, my album, When the Moon Sets In, comes out on Black Friday. It's 10 beats. It's gonna be on SoundCloud and YouTube.
Black Friday, that's in a week.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you said YouTube and SoundCloud.
Right.
Okay, cool. And now, if someone was to hear one of the songs and wants to get in contact with you, how would they do that?
My Twitter is s.james7. Same thing with IG. Facebook is Steve Morris. That's it.
All right, cool. I think we've covered about everything. It looked like a lot of questions, right? But it was fast, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything that I didn't cover that you want to like mention?
I think you got everything.
Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Good, that makes me happy.
Do your homework.
Yeah.
You know?
Let me see. Are you working on any new poems or beats as we speak right now?
Oh yeah, I got some beats cooking up
Yeah.
this weekend, yeah.
I'm excited because
Me too.
all right, we're in the part of our show like where I thank you for being here, so I thank you.
Yes.
But I like genuinely love what you're doing just because it's like different. I've never really met like
Really?
a producer that does beats or anything
First
like that.
time, you know what I mean?
Yes.
You know?
I listen to like most of the songs on your SoundCloud, and I like it because like it puts you in a zone where like it's a positive place. It's not like
Different.
oh my god, yeah. And it's cool when it doesn't have words to it because you can put words to it yourself. So you vibe with it differently. Like I might think like, yeah, it takes me to a paradise, and someone else thinks like, oh, it takes me here, like, which is really cool, and then it connects differently. Same with poem. I love reading poems because like I feel like it's more than just like a word on a piece of paper, just words in your notepad and like your app or whatever. So I think that's really cool. So definitely keep writing, keep creating, keep your passion alive. Yeah, so thank you again. Thanks to my cameraman B Peoples and everyone watching. This is the Shay Show. This is Steve, and we're out of here.